Chicago outrage, grief, and confusion over the deadly police shooting of 13-year-old Adam Toledo and the seemingly conflicting images of the seconds before it happened. We'll warn you here, a video is disturbing. Raheem Ellis is there.
Responding to a call of shots fired, this is what the officer saw as he was chasing Adam Toledo, just moments before making a split decision.
Stop right now! Hands! Show me your hands! Drop it! Drop it!
Officer Eric Stillman fired, hitting the 13-year-old Toledo in the chest. Police have released records from that night which state Toledo was armed with a weapon. In edited police video, authorities point out what they say appears to be a gun in Toledo's right hand. Surveillance video shows Toledo tossing something. It happened in less than a second. And from the body cam of a different officer, there is a gun by the fence near where the teen was fatally shot. But the family's lawyer points to another image where Toledo appears to be empty-handed.
He said, "Show me your hands." The child did, and there was nothing in his hands when he got shot.
People who knew Toledo are asking the same question.
Had a whole life, whole future, and gone just like that.
An attorney for Officer Eric Stillman says Toledo had a gun in his hand and that his client was faced with a life-threatening and deadly force situation. As more demonstrations are planned, Toledo's family is urging people to remain calm. No charges have been filed against the officer who's been placed on administrative duty.